The topic of this video is going to be post-operative emotions. I've seen a lot of videos out there on YouTube and Tumblr and stuff like that about guys showing their chest, a month post-op, 2 months post-op, whatever. But there hasn't been a lot of videos out there talking about feelings after surgery, like your emotions, your thoughts. I mean, like really reading into your emotions. Obviously, you're happy, but I mean, that just barely scratches the surface. There's so many more emotions, anxiety, stuff like that. So I really wanted to talk about it today. I'm 3 weeks post op, by the way, and I wanted to make the sole purpose of this video about making a home in your new body. Because prior to surgery, I'm 19 years old, so I've been having the same body parts for 19 years. Like, that's a while. I mean, yeah, 19 years, I have the same body parts. When I get out of the shower and look in the mirror, it's the same thing every morning. And of course, I hated my chest. Looking at it, I knew it wasn't mine. It just didn't look right. It wasn't, I didn't like it, you know? Um, and of course, I was ecstatic the first time I saw my chest, my new chest, in the mirror. But it took some getting used to, and I'm still not fully used to it. It doesn't feel like mine when I look down. Like, I changed into a tank top for this video, and I love what I see in the mirror. It looks totally awesome, but I'm not to that point of like comfort yet. It gives me almost anxiety when I look in the mirror because it feels so surreal. It feels like an out of body type thing. Um, let's see. I made some notes here because I kept getting my words all like jumbled up about this topic. 'Cause it's so hard to explain. So leading up to surgery, it felt really surreal still. I keep saying the same word over and over again, but that's how to explain it. And I had a very negative mindset because I was the type of person I don't like to get my hopes up and to have something happen and be heartbroken. So I scheduled my surgery about a month in advance, and every single day that got closer, I would say, something's gonna happen, or my loan's gonna fall through, or I don't know, the plane ticket will be canceled, or I don't know, just crazy stuff. Just really trying to like bring myself back down to earth just in case there was a small chance, just in case something happened and I couldn't get it so I wouldn't be completely crushed. And I had that same mindset even when I landed in Florida. I was like, okay, I'm here, it's awesome weather, and surgery wasn't even in my mind when I landed in Florida, because in the back of my head I was like, stuff always goes wrong for me. It's not going to happen, or something's going to go wrong, or I don't know, whatever. Um, Standing outside the hospital, the same things were going through my mind. And even laying in that stretcher, staring up at the ceiling in the hospital with the IVs in my hand and in my arms, I was still thinking, I don't know, something will go wrong. I'm not used to, like, this isn't, it was such a amazing experience that it almost didn't register. And the last thing I remember is them giving me the anesthesia, and the walls were like bending and shit. That shit's really strong. Felt like an acid trip. Yeah, that's the last thing I remember. And then I wake up and I look under and I have all these tight bandages, and it seems like I didn't even get surgery almost. It just felt like, I was all bundled up in my blanket talking to my dad, and the next moment I woke up and she was like, okay, you just woke up. It's been 2 hours since your surgery. And I didn't understand. I was like, what? Like, it happened? And I looked down and I had, all the ace bandages and stuff, and it felt surreal. Like, it didn't feel like it was mine. Like, it didn't feel like it was me. Like, it just happened. I couldn't believe it. And up until this day, it almost feels the same way. Like, did I really just get top surgery? Um, so yeah, 3 weeks later, I look in the mirror and it just almost gives me a sense of anxiety because, like a good anxiety, I guess. I'm excited about what I see, but I haven't made a home in the body I've been dreaming of. And we could all wish and want something so bad, and then when you get it, it's almost like, wait, did that really happen? Like, is that mine? So I've been feeling a lot of shock, I guess. Like, like that post-traumatic stress thing about, when something like bad happens, someone like a car accident or whatever. I mean, surgery is pretty traumatic, even if it's a surgery you want. Like, it still is a traumatic experience, not just physically. I've been very, like, nauseous and tired, you know what I mean? So, it's also emotionally traumatic. And I just wanted to throw that out there because I feel like no one hasn't really, like, read into it. Um, so yeah, that's that. So I'll show you guys my chest. I'm so grateful because I've seen some pretty, like, gnarly looking post-operative scars that are very raised and keloidy and red and stuff. But oh, sorry. I think mine healed up pretty nice. Like, it's been 3 weeks. I'm, like, right on schedule with everything. He said my nipples should be healed in 3 weeks, and they're looking pretty healed to me. I mean, this one has some stitches or whatever, like, sticking out of it. But other than that, I did have an issue over here, my dog ears, but the doctor said they're just fat. I just have to lose weight. I got a little chunky, so I have these little fatty things over here, so hopefully they go away. But yeah, that's my chest. I do have some rippling. I don't know if you could see, it's kind of dark in here. Some puffiness over here, but I like it. And even just looking at the camera now, it just feels like crazy. Like a year and a half ago, I was looking into this trans calendar project. I guess you buy a calendar, it has all pictures of trans guys, and it goes to fundraising and stuff like that. And I remember looking at the pages of the calendar and thinking, I want to be them. Like, I do anything to be them. Like, some of them had beards, most of them were post-op, and I was like, wow, like, that is my life goal right now. That is my purpose. And I've been dedicating the past 2.5 years of my life trying to get to this point, and I'm finally here. I'm at, like, an even keel, and it's kind of scary, I guess, in a way. It's happy, super duper happy, but it's scary, because now I don't have my transition as an excuse to hold me back. I delayed going to college because of my transition, and like getting my license and stuff like that for my transition. Every dollar I had and stuff like that since I've been working goes to hormones, surgery, whatever. Um, but now I could function in the real world like I've always wanted. So, yeah, that's about it for this video. I didn't think it'd be this long. Sorry, guys, for talking, but I just had some anxiety, and I just wanted to talk about it and see if any of you felt the same way, like extreme happiness, but also a little twinge of this shock and anxiety. So, yeah, make a comment or message me or whatever, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.